2 minutes on the clock. What did you get out of it? And did it feel like a 2-minute drill? Is that kind of a weird mental space to be when you're not really fighting the clock, but you're trying to simulate?
Yeah, I think it was 2 minutes for everything but the clock. We're just trying to simulate going to our no huddle 2-minute series there, just get some reps at it since we didn't really get any reps during the preseason game. So, just everything was 2 minutes but the clock right there, but it was good.
Jordan, how do you feel about the way you threw it, ran it, and caught it today?
I feel good. I feel there was a couple plays I think left out there throwing the ball. A couple throws I wish I had back, but other than that, I think the receivers are making some plays out there. It's tough. Some of those deep balls are tough to judge with the wind that we had today, but I think they did a good job managing that. Like you said, running it. The pockets was great today. Had a lot of time back there, kind of look around, move around, and was able to get out, pick up a couple first downs right there, and then the catch was interesting.
Are you getting? Do you feel a little more comfortable using your legs now? And were you discouraged at all by your coach from running in the preseason?
Was I discouraged by it?
Yeah, what did he tell you?
Oh no. I've always felt comfortable using my legs. I think in practice is one of those things that you want to work throwing it more, not running as much, just because obviously you're not getting hit. Everyone's staying away from you in the red jersey. And I think games, that's the time to just be able to break it out. But I've always felt comfortable running it, and I haven't felt discouraged. Matt, he's always been just good on letting me play, letting me do my thing out there. Obviously, they want to make sure I'm not taking any hits, so just be smart when I get out of the pocket.
Jordan, you've been a harsh critic of your own on your deep balls. So on the one to Christian, is that kind of take us through that? What didn't you like? How much of it was the way you threw it versus the wind or whatever else? Take us through that one.
Yeah, it was a great route by him. I was able to see like at the top of my drop that he just beat the DB and was running away. This is just a ball I underthrew. As it left my hand, I thought it was good, and the more it was just getting out there, I saw him once he turned, his shoulders come back to it. I was like, ah, man. So that's definitely one I wish I could have back. Whether the wind negated or what, it's just something you got to be able to work through. But got to hit those ones.
What do you like the best about the way your offensive line protected in the series you were out there this preseason?
I think they did a great job the whole preseason. I don't even think I got hit in the pocket at all. Could be wrong, but I think they did a really good job. Just keep me clean. The run game also was really clean. There's a lot of holes opening up, but I'm proud of the O-line. They battled and they did a really good job.
Jordan, on those deep throws, is that a mechanics thing? Is that a timing thing? Is that just kind of getting in the rhythm through the course of preseason, and that's why you go through that? Like, how does that improve moving forward?
I think it's just one of those things you just got to keep working at. You want every ball to be perfect, but things happen. It's not always perfect, but I think it's just something you got to keep working at. Obviously, we'll have practice in different games throughout the season, but just something you just got to find a way to hit those, especially when Christian's wide open like that. It's a touchdown right there. So.
You said there were a couple throws that you'd like to have back. What was what other one?
The other one, just thinking of, scrambling left. Jay Reed was open in the middle. I was just a little bit short. Can't think off the top of my head about the other ones, but those are two examples right there.
I asked Matt about this. There was the one in the first series where you dropped sidearm and threw it, and I think it was to Watson. The guy broke it up along the sideline. Mm-hmm. I did wonder, are you better off on that planting and firing? If there was more juice on the ball, does that one get there, or was that the throw you had to make in that situation?
No, they did a good job defensively. When I got to the top of my drop, the safety was cutting the high cross, so I didn't feel comfortable right there, throwing it right there. But as I moved in the pocket, I saw Christian was, continuing to come flat and was running away from the safety. So just try to put it out there on the sideline. But I felt like on that one, the DB got there a little early personally. But he made a good play.
Jordan, the checkdowns are important. Obviously, Matt's got a lot of them. They keep you on schedule down in distance. Can this offense flourish with leaning on that until the deep ball gets to where you want it to be?
I think just positive gains, moving the ball forward is the biggest thing. Checkdowns can turn into big plays, but I think we have explosive plays that are out there. It's just a matter of hitting them. And I think we've done that, and then there's times we haven't done that. So it's just a matter of being consistent with it. But, I mean, I think we got a number of playmakers on the team. It's just getting them the ball on the offense and letting them do what they do. But, I mean, I think checkdowns can turn into big plays, too.
What are you most pleased with coming out of these three preseason games for you personally? What do you like best about the way you perform?
Yeah, I think for me, it was just going out there and wanting to feel comfortable. You know, playing the same way I play in practice is a big thing for me. Not having it feel any different out there, you know, any nerves or anything like that. So I think that was the biggest thing for me, and I did that. I felt comfortable. You know, credit to everybody on the offense, but that was the goal for me.
Can you tell how good or sharp your offense is right now, or is that something you just can't know until you play for real?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the test of the season. But, I mean, right now going into it, you know, I'm confident in the offense. I think just when we get to being consistent, hitting on all of our big plays, I think we're going to be tough to stop.
What have you seen from Malik Heath from OTAs to today, now out there with you guys in the starting offense?
Yeah, no, Malik, I mean, he's balled out since he got here. You know, I think the biggest thing since when he got here was just how aggressive he catches the ball, he attacks it, and his mentality, and after he catches it, he's trying to get those yards. But I think he's balled out, you know, OTAs to now. He's taken a lot of, you know, leaps, just learning the offense, and now he's just going out there and making plays. But he's done a really good job.
Jordan, you've got the whole playbook in now, so how vanilla would you say you guys kept it with the ones in the 3 games you played here?
Yeah, I think we kept it pretty vanilla. I think it's similar scripts to, you know, the preseason games in years past. But I mean, it's preseason. You're not really trying to show too much, but you're still trying to get reps at, you know, the main plays that we run. Just kind of our install 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, you don't want to show too much.
So then, how good of a feel can you have through practice or through those joint practices of what your offense is going to be capable of when defenses spend the whole week game planning for you and they have expectations for what they think you are going to run?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, game plan is a whole different animal in itself because, you know, you have certain looks where plays are just, you know, plays are designed for these certain looks, and that's what the game plan's all about. But I think through practice, I mean, we have our whole offense in. We've been able to rep it versus, you know, the Bengals, the Patriots, and get different looks. So I think once we have our game plan in going to season, we're gonna be just fine, and we're gonna flourish in that scenario.
2 more.
Jordan, did anything now that's, I mean, this is it now, right? We're done with the preseason. Did anything that happened either surprise you or, I mean, we see how poised and even keeled you are every day. Was there anything that you weren't expecting or anything that's kind of caught you by surprise during this process at all?
During just the preseason games, you're saying?
Preseason games or just through the journey from July 26th to today?
No, I don't think anything's caught me by surprise. My main thing is just focus on day by day. Just take it one day at a time. You know, don't look too far ahead. Don't be looking in the past. You know, just take it day by day. Keep growing. But I don't think anything surprised me.
Jordan, what do you think is the biggest thing you need to improve on as you get ready for Chicago in a couple weeks?
Consistency. Yeah, just being consistent. You know, for myself and as an offense as a whole. You know, when we get the opportunity to make big plays, we got to make them. And it just comes down to consistency, everyday practice, and it's going to translate to the games.